We are going to just do some arm circles first. I'm gonna do the best I can with you guys today. I don't feel in that much pain right now, but my kidney was like acting up. Normally I have no problems. Like even when they went to tell me I had like a kidney issue, I was surprised. It was like nothing ever hurts. And then like sometimes it can be like that. It can be like a silent killer or something. I don't know. But just when I went trick-or-treating the other day, I almost thought it was like sciatica pain. I hope you guys can see this. Hopefully the lighting's not too terrible. One day I'll have it all figured out. Let's just lift one leg out. Anyway, I went trick-or-treating and I was in so much pain. I was like, something's not right. Let's do 4 more on this side. 3, it was kind of embarrassing too. 2, 1, because I was originally gonna go with one friend, and then she was kind of like freaking out on her kids and saying if they didn't finish their dinner, she wasn't gonna go at all. So I was like, man, I don't think we're gonna wait out here for her. She sounds like she's really going through it with her kids, which I get it. That's like me every day. So then I texted another lady I know in the neighborhood who were friends. Like we've hung out several times, but not like super close. All right, let's get on the ground. Hopefully you can see me on the ground. Maybe I'll move this down here just for this one. God, it looks so dark. Okay, let's get on the ground. Do our little fancy lunge. And basically, I went over there and I was in so much pain. I was really embarrassed. It's like, I don't know these people that well. And I was like, I'm wondering if it's like a UTI or something, because my kidneys are messed up. Sometimes I'll get UTIs. And she gave me like a couple cranberry pills to take, and I had taken ibuprofen and like nothing was helping. So like 20 minutes into walking around, not even, more like 10 minutes. They're like, Carrie, why don't you go home, lay down, and we'll take Isaac, which like so nice of them to do that. And then basically, Isaac started crying like 2 minutes after I left. So then I just texted my dad, like, look, I'm going to the ER and I'm bringing Isaac with me. And he's like, just drop him off, blah, blah, blah. And you guys don't really care about my whole life story, so I ramble too much. Let's just warm up here. Bottom line is, I already knew I had this kidney surgery scheduled. I wasn't that worried about it. It's not like open heart surgery or something. They just put a stent in. And let's put our feet together like this and just stretch down. Let's move through the stretch. So I've had this surgery scheduled for a few months. I've known about this issue for a year and a half. And yeah, I wanted to get the surgery the other night, but they're like, we don't have any openings for 3 weeks. So we're gonna wait. All right, let's point our toes. We're really just warming up here. Don't look at my sweaty feet. Let's do 5 more of these. 3, 2, 1. Let's open our legs nice and wide. Let's reach 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's just do one more weird stretch and then we'll start. We're just gonna stretch our hands back. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. The first set, you can go lighter and then go heavier on the next 2. We're gonna do just a 2-way raise. Out to the side, to the front, back down, to the side, to the front, back down. Let's do 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going super, super light today. Probably gonna do body weight with a lot of things. We'll take a little break. I'll try not to ramble for a whole minute. I was going back through those live workouts and seeing like how much I talk, and I was trying to like edit it and fast forward through that. I mean, we do need a break, but we don't need like a whole minute. So let's just take 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna add another layer to it. To the side, to the front, to the top. Back down. To the side, to the front, to the top, back down. Same way you come up. This would be 3, 4, 5, 6, couple more, 7, 8. Well, at least I can see you guys' comments this time. Normally I can't even see that. 9. It's a shame that I can feel this with 2 pound weights. 1 more. I'm gonna give you guys a little break. I was trying to go through the live workouts and upload them, like save them, upload them, and they show up so blurry that it's like maybe if I recorded with my phone. And then the other thing was, I always thought you guys could like go back and watch all these live workouts, but I could only find like 3 or 4. Like the ones from months ago aren't even there, so I don't know what happened to those. So I'm like, man, we've got to find a place to store them and keep them. Let's take another 5 seconds. We're gonna do this last set. Let's just take a second to breathe before we do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think in today's workout, you guys are gonna need a longer break than me because I'm not even really doing anything. Normally I'm lifting so heavy that I really do need like 45 seconds to a minute. 3, but I feel a little better today, good enough to do this. 4, 5, couple more and we're done with these. 6, 7, already sweating. 8, 9, 10. Back down same way. I'll give you guys like 30 seconds to take a break. Anyway, I've got to cook something today. The pain's like weird where it's up and down. Last night it was really bad, like really bad. I was like, man, how bad is it supposed to get before you go back? But it wasn't like excruciating. It wasn't like childbirth or something. But they were like, it's still working, so you'll be fine for 3 weeks. I'm like, the doctors probably didn't want to come in at midnight. All right, we're gonna do squats next. We're gonna do goblet squats. You're gonna hold a weight right here, I'll show you. Gonna hold a weight on your chest right here, the front and the side. I'll do 5 from the front, 5 from the side. Just squatting down. 1, 2, sticking that butt out. 3, like sitting in a chair. 4, 5. If you have like a booty band, you can put it right above your knees here. I like doing that. All right, another 5. I'm going to show you from the side. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a little break. Whew. But anyway, other than that, client watching this, I don't want you to think you just hired a coach and they're like dying. I don't think it's that big of an issue. I think I'll survive the next 3 weeks. And the surgery is not gonna like put me out for like weeks or anything. I think I'm just gonna be a little like tender down here, maybe not be able to pick up weights, but I think within that like 24 hours I'll be fine. It's not that crazy. I'm just getting a stent in my kidney. Let's take a few seconds to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm trying to just go a little slower because I'm using such light weight that you guys might be needing a longer recovery. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a break. One more set of those. But another thing too, if you just signed up, and another thing is like with all my clients, I really want you to get your hormones tested. Unless you're already on hormone replacement therapy and you're already working with a doctor, it's a good idea just to get a baseline, especially when we turn 30, 40, 50, 60 years old. After you have kids, you grow a whole baby in your body. Hormones can get out of whack even without kids. I know mine weren't messed up even before having my son. And I see a lot of doctors that don't even test the hormones at all. And they go in and they cut all the female parts out because the hormones are all jacked up. And in my head, you know, I'm not a doctor, but I always wonder if there's like another thing they could have done, like if hormone replacement therapy would have helped. I don't know. The thing is, a lot of doctors aren't educated on hormones, and you'll try to tell them what's going on and they'll just dismiss it. Oh, that's normal, premenopause, menopause, you're a female, of course you're moody, of course you have no sex drive, of course you're tired, whatever it is, but that's not supposed to be normal. I think this last one's 10, but then again, I just talked the entire time. Let's do one more just in case. Give you guys a few seconds to recover. Whew. Then we're gonna get on the ground. My heart's beating and I'm barely doing any weight, but it's good for you. Let's get on the ground. Whew. Okay. We're gonna do an easy one and a hard one. Maybe I'll grab this way. Ooh, heavier than I thought, grabbing it like that. All right, the easy way, you're gonna hold this weight up like this the entire time. You're gonna bring one leg up at a time. You can have your head down. The hard way is bringing both legs up at the same time, okay? Let's take 10 seconds to just breathe before we start. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I feel like that cinnamon in my coffee is like in my throat. 2, 3, 4, 5. If this is too hard, just do one leg at a time. 6. This is a hard move. 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right, take a little break. I didn't turn the fan on today because I felt like it's so loud in the background. So we're just gonna sweat. And I am extra sweaty. And you know what's funny? Because this is like an all-female group, I never really think about what I say. I just like say whatever. In regards to hormones, dating, periods, whatever it is. But now that I'm like posting these on YouTube so that I can post it in the group, I gotta think a little more what I'm talking about. I can't spell all of our secrets here. All right, shut up and let's go. All right, 1, 2, 3. I might do the easy one on the last round. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another thing, if you have back problems and like getting on the ground is just way too much for you, a lot of these things you can do from a chair. If any of you guys want a video I made that's like ab exercises from a chair, just let me know and I'll send it to you. I sent it to another client this week. Because like a lot of times getting on your back like this for people that have back problems really hurts. Wow. All right, take a second to breathe. With my volume on though, now I'm hearing all the messages coming through. What a month. I was so happy October was over and I was so excited about Halloween. You know what? I cried when I was in the ER. I felt so bad for Isaac. It wasn't even like about my pain. It was just like I feel like he didn't even get to have the holiday. But there's always more holidays. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna give you guys a second to finish that if you were doing the hard one, because that was super fast. Since we're already on the ground, let's do some stuff on the ground. I'm gonna use my baby weights. We're gonna take a second to breathe. We're gonna give you guys a second to finish. Actually, I lied, I'm gonna use this. Hopefully you can still see me. We're just gonna do behind our head. I always hold it like this to show you guys every time, one hand each side. I'm trying to scoot back so you can see. And over your head like this, okay? I'm gonna give you guys 3 seconds to get ready. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, take a break. Every time I would buy, like I was making that beef and potatoes thing like literally for 6 weeks in a row. And when I would buy potatoes, they would like always go bad. They go bad so fast. So this time I took the extra potatoes and I cut them up and I cut up onions and peppers and I put it all in the freezer. So I'm gonna see how that comes out when I need to use it again. Let's take 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You should be lifting heavy enough that you need a break in between. 8, 9, 10. Take a break. If it doesn't feel like you need a break and you can just do these back to back to back, you should be trying to lift heavier. That's what people always ask me too, like how do you know you're lifting heavy enough? When should I go up in weights? So this is what I would say. If you're doing like a set of 10 and you get to like 7, 8, 9, 10 and it's still super easy and you have so much energy after, like you could go up in weight. If you get to 7 through 10 and it's like very difficult and you can barely do it, then I would say that's a good weight. And it's really up to you and your body on when you should increase weights. If you feel like you can do it, do it. And every week's gonna be different. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna just take this one weight. I'm gonna put you guys back up here and we're gonna stand up. Okay? We're gonna stand up. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do before we're gonna do it. We're gonna go like this and then we're gonna go overhead. I'm gonna try to back up enough where you can actually see. Let's take a second to breathe though, take a break from our last set. You know, Isaac's costume has this like electronic thing in it where like it lights up. And I'm like, he's worn it like 3 times now and it kind of smells. And I'm like, how are you supposed to wash that? Are you just supposed to hand wash it, I guess? That's crazy. There's no way to put that in the washer. All right. 3, 2, 1. Bicep curl and press back down, same way. Bicep curl, press back down. Doing 7 more. This was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a break. But this pain I'm in is really slowing me down. I feel okay today, still feel like a little groggy, but normally I'm like non-stop, grinding all the time in every area. But sometimes you gotta slow down and listen to your body, which I don't want to do, but last night I really just laid around for hours, and this morning. Normally when I get up, the second my eyes are up, I'm out of bed, I'm doing stuff. I literally laid in bed for like an hour and a half. I think that was 6, 7, let's hope it was 8, 9, 10. Take a break. I was trying to think, like in the last few days, was there anything I did or ate that like messed up my kidney more? I don't know. It's so weird. So normally it like doesn't bother me like that. When they had to do another one of those kidney scans or whatever, where they have to put contrast in you and it makes you feel like you're gonna pee. I swear I've done so many that I was just like, whatever. I used to get such anxiety. I think we still have one more of these. Let's go. Before I go on another rant. Like medical places would just give me such anxiety with stuff like that. Like the guy's doing it wrong, they don't have the IV in right. I would really get in my head. But I was so tired the other day, I'm like, I've done this so many times. Let's just get it over with. All right, let's do 4 more. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do tough ones next. We're gonna take a little break. If you wanna get some water, if you wanna get a kombucha, I'm gonna grab my water right here. And then when I was in there, I was in there for like 4 hours. And before trick-or-treating, I didn't want to drink a bunch of water. We're doing static lunges next, just so you guys know. I didn't want to drink a bunch of water before trick-or-treating, so I'm like, I'm not going to be able to use the bathrooms. Okay, all right, now you'll be able to see almost my whole body except my feet. I just can't get this camera right. Let's get into it. I think we've Had a long enough break. 10 on each side. When I repost this video, hopefully you guys will be able to see my whole body. Man. 3, 4, 5, 6. You can use weights in your hand. I'm not using those today. 7, normally I would. 8, 9, 10. Just trying to be gentle with my body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A couple seconds to breathe after those lunges. Lunges and sumo squats, and people always ask me like, how did I grow any leg muscle? I swear, lunges and sumo squats were like the best thing I ever did to grow my leg muscles. They're good for your butt too. I know a lot of people hate lunges, but there's a variety of lunges. Like if you don't like the way we just did, you could do lateral, you could do reverse. We'll do reverse on the next set. All right, let's take 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do reverse. So it's the same thing except you're picking one leg up. If you need to hold on to the wall, you can. You're just picking one leg up, bringing it back. This is supposed to be better for your knees as well. 5, 6, 7, 8, squeeze that butt on the way up. 9, 10, let's do the other side. And the nice thing about lunges is kind of gives your other leg a break, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to give you guys a little bit longer. Because if you were using weights, it probably took you a little longer than it did for me. And the hormone part, like I was saying earlier, it's so important, you guys. It's gonna be really hard to build muscle, lose weight, and lose fat. Not impossible, but really hard if your hormones are messed up. I've had several clients that go in, get their thyroid checked, get their hormones checked, and they're totally messed up. And those are usually the clients that are having a hard time losing weight. Are we ready? I'm not ready. Okay, let's just do it. Let's get it over with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I forgot we were doing the reverse. We did static, then we did reverse. Now here we are doing static again. Honestly, either way is fine. Whatever one you like better. Take a second to breathe. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I need to check the battery on my, oh, okay, it's totally fine. Great. So many things same time. Whew! Was that 3 sets? That was 3 sets. We need to do our back. We haven't done anything for back. Okay. Take a second to breathe. All right. We're going to bend over. We're going to catch our breath. We're going to have a healthy lunch and dinner today. We're not going to eat our kids' Halloween candy. Let's go. We're bent over. We're keeping our arms close to our body. They're not out here. They're close inside. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a break. I'm sweating. But I told you guys I finally went on a date for the first time in a year and a few months. It went really well, so I was happy about that. I think my nerves just get the best of me, honestly. I'm so used to just my routine, work out, be a mom, run a business, that even putting on like normal clothes gives me anxiety. I always think I'm like not an anxious person, like I don't have anxiety like a lot of people, but my anxiety is like in weird ways. Whew! All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a break. But you know what I was already thinking of, since it's what, November 2nd? It's like, when am I gonna put up my Christmas stuff? It's a little early, but I feel like every year it gets earlier. We probably did it in the middle of November last year. Whew! This shouldn't be wearing me out. I think what wears me out the most is I don't shut up, and then I can't catch my breath. All right, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, I'm thinking we might do one more thing. We might not. I think we should. I think we should do something for our chest, and then we'll be done. Okay, let's get down on the ground. We're gonna do chest flies, so you know, like this. Okay, I don't want your arms straight the whole time, slightly bent, like this. Let's take a second to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We didn't do a lot of abs, did we? If you're gonna do something on your own today, you can do a couple more ab workouts. I think we only did 1. All right, arms are out wide, coming in like this, 10 times. 1, 2, you can do this on a bench. 3, you'll have a greater range of motion. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another mistake I see people make is thinking like heavier is always better. And if you can't do your form correctly, heavier is not going to be better. So it's better to drop the weight and do the form correct and do it nice and slow and, you know, more time under tension. Just means like you're doing your workout slower and your body's feeling it more with the correct weights versus like going up in weight and like doing it all wrong and pulling a muscle or something. Okay, 2 more sets, then we'll stretch, then we'll be done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. I'm proud of myself for making it through this, you guys. 1 more set. 1 more set, then we'll be done. Then we can stretch. Looks a little bit cloudy out. I'm ready for this cold weather though. You know, I looked up the weather on Halloween and I was like, wow, it's gonna be 60 at night. Like I typed in my city and then I forgot to type in the state and it brought me, it was like another country where it was like 60. I'm like, oh my God, it's like 80 in Florida. But it's fine, it'll be cold soon. 1, last set, let's finish strong. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we'll do a couple stretches, okay? Let's put one leg like this in front of us, and let's put that other leg straight back. Okay, and I want you to rotate on top of this leg. We'll hold that for a few seconds. Oh, that feels nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. The other leg, try to bring it in like this. Other leg is straight back, coming down on top of this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Slowly rotate out of this. Nice and slow. Let's do our tabletop and put one arm underneath. Let's hold that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Such a nice stretch. Switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to tabletop. Tuck those toes underneath. Bring your butt in the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down slowly. Back on your butt. Back on your butt. Bring one leg. Bring one leg in. One, got hair flying everywhere. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's just sit Indian style. Put one arm across our chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job making it through the workout. Today wasn't too bad, at least for me. Maybe for you guys if you lifted heavier. 3, 2, 1, and switch.